Buckle and bounce. Buckle and bounce. Hey, man, you were very cordial. This gentleman.
You be anonymous, or you guys won't take that.
Complaints come in all different ways.
Right. So you.
So is that sidewalk then, or?
They're claiming that's their.
You were telling me something.
They said there's public access.
Public access. So was I committing a crime by having my videotape on the sidewalk? Was I committing a crime then when he come and assaulted me and put his hand and he battered me? Quit twisting my arm.
So here's what we're gonna do, okay?
Here's the deal.
Well, it's kind of the deal.
We ain't doing deals, but
We don't have access to anything that can show where the property line ends. That's with city legal, because Rockford Mass Transit District, even though it's Rockford, is a private entity.
sure.
They filed whatever they filed with city legal because they maintain the sidewalks, and their claim is they own everything all the way up to the roadway. I don't have a way to say yes or no.
Yeah, but
okay? There's certainly not any signage. There's nothing in there saying that this is not a public way. Okay? So there's no way for us to arrest you guys for trespass or anything else. Not that we even have access. And they don't want to pursue any charges. They just want you. You got your trespass notices?
No, I didn't ever
you
get a
didn't get it?
trespass
What did-
notice.
what
What are
did-
you talking about? He never trespassed us. Never told us we were trespassing. He went and said bet and got a piece of paper.
What was the piece of paper that the Metro guy gave you?
This was my paper. I went and got a FOIA from way earlier.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I was explaining to you
Didn't
guys
fill
this
out
was
something and hand them to him. Okay.
No.
Well, they told us they gave you trespass notices. So
Definitely
they
not.
did, whatever.
Definitely not.
They verbally told you weren't welcome there. Right now.
Now you guys are verbally telling us that
No,
we're not.
no,
you're not.
what
So
I'm
I can
not.
go.
I'm repeating what you're saying. They said they don't want anyone over by the bus barn or anything else, and I think they have some signage over there. As far as the public lobby, that's up to them. Okay, we can go double check and see if they want them notified on paper. You think you can do that real quick?
So you guys are soliciting of trespass here? You guys are soliciting it?
Do you want my side of the story, or you want to be aggressive when you
How is that
you called
aggressive?
us for help?
For sure, I was a victim. Was I not?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I'm getting to.
Okay.
So certainly, if there's nothing here to say that this is their property, a battery occurred. Okay?
Sure.
But I have to have proof one way or another from city legal whether that's their property or not. So what we're doing is we're documenting the entire incident. We're getting the video from your friend. We're getting the video from them. And we're going to
I have one
send it
question.
to our detective bureau. Yes, sir.
Even if that was their property, what crime was I committed when he ran up on me?
Trespassing.
Just walking down
You're
with the
on
sidewalk.
their property, walking down the sidewalk that they claim they'd already told you to leave their property.
That dude had nothing to do with anything.
I
he had,
understand that.
He
but
didn't
what I'm
no
telling you
encounter
is
with anything.
The legality of it is that's their property. If that was what the property line says, if that is not the property line, then it's up to the detective bureau and the state's attorney's office to pursue charges against that security guard
For sure.
that we identified
All right.
on your behalf. You want him arrested,
I
correct?
do, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at. We're going to document it. We'll get you a case number. Actually, he's got a case card right there. And we're going to go from there. I was told by them that they issued you guys trespass notices.
did not.
If that's not true, then we'll get to the bottom of that. If they didn't, then fine. You guys probably should take the rest of the night off.
We can walk over there and
before
film
you
them.
get there.
No, we don't want to go.
Not if they've in less than an hour, they've already told you to leave the property. I don't think within an hour it's a good idea after all this to go back over there. You
Right,
know what I mean?
right.
Think like a rational person.
It's just a
But-
sidewalk. I just want to stand up for our rights, just
This
like you're
is a
doing.
public sidewalk. I don't.
Right.
You guys can stay here all night if you want.
For
to.
sure,
But
for sure.
I don't have a way to tell if that's public or private. Right now, it's after hours. I can't call city legal. They don't have anybody that works at this time of night that I can.
I
determine
respect
one
that.
way or another,
Honestly,
okay?
yeah, honestly.
If I had a way, if this was 12 o'clock,
He'd been
at noon,
off with it. He'd been
I could make
handcuffs.
a phone call and we'd be handling it one way or another. Okay, but I just don't have that access after hours.
All right.
I think it is too, but we just don't know for sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. And like you said, there's no signage.
Yeah.
Yes, they're
So
Okay.
this gentleman's walking down the street, and that gentleman gets out of his car, just runs up and just does the same thing he did to me. It'd be the same thing.
It only applies to the.
You feel what I'm saying? Would it
No,
be?
if he
So
jumps
what
out
made
of
the
his
difference if I had a camera?
Doesn't apply to all of them.
Because he's working
if
at a
you
job
read
that
it-
He wasn't.
he's told you to leave.
Yeah, but no,
Okay.
but
Either way,
he
like
didn't tell
I
me
said,
to leave though.
It's
Yeah.
gonna go to the state's attorney's office,
Sure.
and they're gonna decide.
Yeah.
I don't have another answer for you. That's our solution to the problem right now.
I know. But that gentleman never told me to leave at all. He just literally jumped out of his
But the
car.
other people did.
The other two did.
Okay.
Right.
So-
But they were already over with.
You
You
interpret
know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, I was going over with like if I'm in my house and you come to my house, if I tell you, get the fuck out of my house.
That's private. That's
I don't need
private.
the police to come do that.
And he's explaining the ILCS that he keeps
Yeah, I know. I get
to
what you're
us.
saying.
Right, ILCS
The interpretation's a little
521-3.
I don't know which one.
During
He's got it
normal
pulled up
business,
on
you want to pull it up on your
It
phone?
is. I read that part that your
He's
buddy
got
was
it.
telling me, but that only falls for number 1.
Yeah.
No, it's just 3. Go to 3. Go to 3 on it. 721 ILCS 521-3. Normal business hours minus your crime. Go ahead.
I read that portion you told me.
Where's
I
the
read
minus
it,
a crime?
But it only applies to number 1.
What's
So you have
number
to
1
go
say?
back-
What does number 1 say? Go
So
ahead.
you have to go back to number 1 and
Can you read it?
No.
Why is that? Why do you
You
think
guys
it
can read
only
that now.
applies to number 1? Because what you're saying though is that's not
Because
true.
it says it
does.
applies
That's
to
not
number
true
1.
though. That's not true.
Well, if you want to take that up with the court of law,
It's not true though. What you're saying is not true.
Your constitutional right.
We've already talked to the lieutenant down the street, and he already confirmed. He's like, we said ILCS 521-3. He said that's a good one. That's a valid point. You see what I'm saying? During normal business hours, minus a crime, you guys can't do nothing to me. You see what I'm saying?
They're the final say.
Think about that. If I'm not doing nothing wrong, twiddling my thumbs.
That only applies.
I didn't even read it. I don't know what the circumstances are.
During normal business hours, I can't be trespassed with minus a crime
Of what?
of a building,
Private building?
of a public
public place
access.
is totally different.
Right.
This is not a public place. This is a private place.
Correct.
Okay.
Right. We're public sidewalk. We're on a public sidewalk.
Okay.
It's a public lobby too, though. There's a public lobby, was it not?
It's a public lobby and it's private.
And I got a FOIA from it. Freedom of Information request is freedom for sure. And I can file it here too. This is a government agency. They get government funds. So that's government. That gets government funds. So therefore, you guys are private, right? No, you guys are working now. You guys are public. But you guys are still private, though, when it comes down to it. They're private. They're getting government funds. You see what I'm saying here? Who pays for their gas? Who pays for all their diesel?
Whoever supports
Yeah, I
the
mean,
mass transit.
We the people. We the people do. Okay. So,
Like I said, in this instance,
what is we the people though? I own this building for sure,
Great.
and I can film in the lobby area.
They've advised you not to return,
part of
or you'll be trespassed.
Is it like
If
ver-
you want to take that up with them in the court system,
for sure? I promise you God, I will.
and they detain you,
I go back in there a second time, huh? This is the second time.
just saying.
For sure. You had to be a second time, not just the first time. That gentleman didn't have a right to put his hands on me. He had to call the law first, and then
Take the part about the guy putting his
I'll
hands
tell you.
on
I'll
Take that guy out.
fire it up. I got you.
The encounter
I like talking.
inside,
For sure.
you were asked to leave.
For sure.
After you guys started going over by the bus,
Minus a crime. Minus a crime.
doesn't matter. You were asked to leave, and when you initially refused, they said, "No, now you're trespassing. You need to leave."
They never said that. They never said that. They never told us.
never told you.
They never told us we were trespassing. It's all on film. It's all right here 2 times.
Okay, so why
Never
were you guys
once.
leaving?
Why were we leaving?
Friends said you guys were walking down the sidewalk.
Yeah, we were done.
We're
Right.
done with the FOIA and everything.
Done with the FOIA and everything. They said bye. We said bye to them 2 gentlemen. The two gentlemen that talk kind of funny. Had an encounter with them 2 only.
Okay.
That was it. We come out here. This guy with his Jeep come out here. Just started with us.
For us to tell you that you're not welcome inside the lobby right now.
Okay. So next time I go in there, then it'll be trespass.
You go in there again after you've been advised that. And
Right.
Have record of it.
Have record of. You guys won't have record.
This is a record of it.
Right.
We're gonna write a report on both sides.
Right.
So when you go in there again after
Right.
you've been notified, that
But I haven't never been notified once. I have
I'm
not.
notifying you right now.
You're
on their
soliciting
behalf.
on their behalf. They just. But earlier, officer on the camera, you just said they're not even wanting to pursue charges. You did
Right.
say this.
They don't have.
So
grounds
now you
to,
went in
but
there
they
and
also
did?
said they don't want to. What they're saying is, don't come back after this encounter. I don't know how that's so hard to understand. You're talking around in circles and you're not listening, which is frustrating.
So if I wanted to come use the bus, I
I'm not gonna
couldn't
do
come
so
use
what
the
ifs
bus.
anymore. You've had enough. You're up to your limit on the hypotheticals and the what ifs. We're done. You have your case card. They've told what they've said what they want to say. You've said what you're going to say. We're going to review it with the state's attorney's office and the detective bureau because we don't have access to the property lines. I have no other answers for you. All right.
Can I get your name and your badge?
You've already got it. I
already
told
got
you
it.
when I first got here, you showed
But
me
upon
my
request,
face.
you're supposed to give it to me.
And I did once before. And my name.
I don't
tag is right
remember.
there.
I can't read them.
Well, you got
illiterate.
cameras. Like you said, rewind the footage and get it because you got it once before.
Right, and you also said that I wasn't. They weren't going to pursue charges.
We're done.
All right, buckle and bounce.
Good luck.
Buckle and bounce. Hey, man, you were very cordial. This gentleman,
You're going
to get a lot of complaints.
I have patience too.
For sure, buddy.
But
For sure.
when you don't want to listen and you're going to be hard about listening and comprehending things, then I'm not going to listen and be berated by hypotheticals all day when we have millions of calls pending.
Well, buckle and bounce then, buddy. Buckle and bounce.
If police admit they cannot immediately verify a property boundary, should force or a trespass warning still be enforced? This incident raises questions involving the First Amendment, the Fourth Amendment, Illinois Criminal Trespass Law, 720 ILCS 5/21-3, and the legal standards governing battery. From the officer's perspective, they attempt to preserve order while awaiting property verification. From the citizen's perspective, he argues he was lawfully recording and was physically restrained without legal justification. Based only on the events shown, the officers receive a C+ for attempting documentation but failing to resolve key legal questions on scene, while the citizen receives a B for persistently asserting legal arguments, though several claims remain disputed and would ultimately depend on property ownership and applicable law.
Officer Darka.
Oh, look, it's the oppressed.
It's my favorite Tyrant.
Name and badge. Yeah, the attitude of this officer is unbelievable. We always try to find good officers, but we just can't. We never find them.
I know.
We never find them.
That's what you're going to do.
We never find them. You know, it's hard to find
We had a
one.
great interaction.
Just so you
Name and
are
badge?
aware,
Name and
you
badge.
guys are on private property.
Hey, you see that water? You see that water main right there? That makes it public. From right there, like this, makes it public.
Not on up to the curb. It is private property. I am 100%
Public
okay
easement.
if you go ahead.
A public easement.
stand in
They
the
have to
road,
give you a
that's
public
fine, so
easement.
you can get
South
out.
Ogden Tyrant.
Right. So
They tried to
I'm the
trespass
tyrant.
off the public
I'm the
sidewalk.
tyrant.
If you don't shut up and let me talk,
You're not
then
going to do anything about it. Tell
You're
me
not
to
going
shut
to do
up.
anything about it either.
That makes two of us.
Okay.
However, you don't know.
Be
what you're
professional and
talking
shut the
about.
fuck up.
You didn't even get the proper police report. I never even reported a drill stolen. And if you watch my last video, you said I couldn't find a drill. You have no
Right.
idea what you're talking about.
You asked
refused-
me
You refused to file charges
That's
for stolen
bullshit.
property.
No, it's not.
You do with your attitude.
What about your attitude?
No.
Check your attitude.
Yeah.
You
I'm
serve the
good.
public.
I'm good.
Okay, you serve the
Right.
public.
So once again,
Okay,
So what can I
check
do
your
for you?
attitude.
Dismissed.
Nothing. You could get the fuck out of here.
Once
Be
again, you're
You
dismissed.
get the fuck out of
No,
here.
I'll stay here.
So will I.
Okay.
you're dismissed.
We can have a party. We can
Let
have
your
lunch.
ego go.
Would you like to go?
Let your ego go and
You're
leave.
dismissed, public servant.
Let
so
your
cute.
ego go and leave.
You're dismissed, public servant.
It's not gonna happen. You
I
don't
know
get
his
to
ego's
dismiss
gonna
me.
keep him
I
here.
just did.
So dumb.
You're gonna
dismissed again.
leave. I'm not even
It's
talking
me.
to him, and
It's
he's
me,
just
not
standing
the
here.
oppressed, right?
You know.
Oh no.
I know.
First Amendment. I can be here. My YouTube channel. Enjoy yourself.
Bye.
Oh no.
No.
First Amendment. I can be here. My YouTube channel. Enjoy yourself.
Last time.
Okay.
So what
Did you hear that?
Help you with today, sir. Did I hear him?
Yeah. You
I'd like
heard
to
him?
file
How
a
he,
complaint against this officer.
how he say his name?
What's the complaint?
He's a tyrant.
Oh, you're right here.
What?
That's his name right here.
You got it.
Because
sunshine.
I've asked him
stupid.
to file
You got
a
it,
report for
sunshine.
stolen property.
It is unprofessional to be out here doing this. Can I get a complaint?
Who do I need to speak with?
Both of
Both
us.
of us have a complaint.
Okay.
So I'm just curious how it is that you know my name right off the bat.
Because the
Sergeant
dispatcher
Perfetto.
just sent me.
Well, I never gave him my
information.
name.
That's what the
I
dispatcher.
never gave him my name. I never gave him my information. So that's a little disheartening, I think.
Okay. What can I do for you today?
So we want complaint forms.
Okay.
So we could fill up a complaint form
Okay.
and then turn it in. Do you guys have no IA officers here?
Yep.
Yeah? She said that you guys don't.
In fact, she acted like she didn't even know what I even meant.
Yeah, she was like, what is that? Anyways, but do you guys have complaint forms?
Yes.
Okay, she said we don't have
guys wanna
any.
fill 'em out?
Yeah, she said you guys don't have any. The process of you guys filing a complaint, the people filing a complaint here against the enemy officers, can you be anonymous? Or you guys won't take that?
Complaints come in all different ways.
Right, so you could
Sometimes
be anonymous,
people
right?
Come in, you can. I
Yeah.
mean, but the more information we have, the better.
But the
Well, obviously
information,
you have all my information because I never even mentioned my name. In fact, I never even talked to your dispatcher.
yeah,
Well,
it was
the
me.
dispatch just gave me. I'm out on the road.
That's crazy.
I never even
That's
talked to the
funny.
dispatcher, and you come out with and
But do you want to?
Absolutely.
So you
I
guys
do.
want to document information and then you want to fill it out?
Right, yeah. So if you could give me that, you give us a form so we can fill it out, and then we'll turn it in.
Okay.
I'm also gonna turn in a grandma form, so yeah, we'll take it from there.
Okay. All right. So you guys want to hang out here and I'll go get them?
Yeah, go ahead. But you guys have no place for us to fill it up?
Yeah, you can fill it out in this room if you guys want.
Yeah, because she said we have to wait outside. I don't know why.
Should access to a police complaint process depend on whether a citizen gives a name or first speaks with a sergeant? The First Amendment's petition clause protects the right to ask government for redress, while Utah's Government Records Access and Management Act, GRAMA, governs access to public records, not every internal complaint procedure. From the department's perspective, routing complaints through a supervisor may preserve documentation and chain of command. From the citizen's perspective, conflicting instructions and an initial refusal to provide forms can appear discouraging or obstructive. Based only on the recorded interaction, the department receives a C for eventually providing forms, but communicating an inconsistent process. The citizens receive a B for documenting the discrepancy, reduced for confrontational language that weakened the clarity of their legal argument.